you, being in love, it's being obsessed with someone. That's not my definition of being in love. You're gonna get obsessed with her, watching her. Waking up in the middle of the night, putting makeup and on just to go around, you know, to take a walk with the dog. They're accepting dogs inside? You're not French, clearly. I can't understand what you're singing, like. And that's it, you're in love. Or clearly you can find more people even, you know, at that time of the night, and to climb right there it's really rough, so you're not doing it just like that, running, you know, after having a party.
Y en ese momento, después de muchas noches de insomnio, dormí.
You're in love. Okay, Bruce with Keyla and Cameron with Roy.
¿Te he visto?
¿Y qué pasa? ¿No te gusta que te quede cruz?
Pues no, la verdad. Me da grima.
¿Y qué pasa? ¿Y tampoco te gusta follar?
¿Qué? ¿Y qué lo preguntas? ¿Como si fuera una afición o algo así? ¿Como la pesca o el tenis?
Son cosas que te gustan o no te gustan. A mí, por ejemplo, me encanta follar. Descubrir esto, lo otro, esas cositas.
Oh, she's so shy. Don't talk about it like that with her.
¿Sabes que los tíos como tú estáis en vías de extinción, no? ¿No te has dado cuenta de que ya nadie cuenta chistes o lanza piropos?
See, I already see really more chemistry between these two than between the two other ones. We already have 3 relationships inside of this show, this spin-off. It's only the episode 1, it's only the 31st minutes.
Parece un objeto de bronce.
No.
¿Qué le dices?
Necesitamos más tiempo para la excavación, padre. Por lo menos 3 semanas. Y tenerlo aquí.
You're so sweet. You're making me sad.
¿Tú has visto alguna vez una mujer en el metro o en un tren y te has quedado con ganas de saber algo más? Sí, claro. Y esperar a que vuelva.
It's not okay at all to follow women like that because you saw them, you know, into the bus, into the train, and you followed them like a stalker, and you're continuing to follow them like a stalker. It's not romantic at all, guys. Don't do that. Only a psychopath is thinking like that, you know, my dear. I love you, but come on. Do you recognize her?
Entras y me saludas como si fueras un amigo que no ves hace años. 2 minutos de reloj, y uno más. El libro.
A psychopath! You chose a book that she has. You're following her into her favorite place. You're a stalker and I'm a psychopath, but I love you.
Vous êtes Camille?
Oui.
Camille.
Je m'appelle Simon. Et j'ai eu le plaisir de vous écouter chanter ici hier soir.
lleva 8 años viviendo en París.
Okay, it explains your accent, you know, the fact that she's not French.
¿Le gusta Dupont?
No me diga que a usted también le gusta.
Me resulta algo denso, la verdad.
Eso sí, mientras usted cantaba, estuve ahí dándole vueltas, no podía parar de pensar cuál será la playlist de esta mujer. Se me ocurrieron por lo menos 20 o 30 temas que podría tener. No lo voy a
You made a playlist? I'm sorry, it's not romantic at all. You're a psychopath.
Vanessa Paradis y Vinicius de Moraes.
Bien, muy bien los dos, ¿eh?
Pero ¿cuánto tiempo? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Pues nada, a ver si me paso otro día y tengo la oportunidad de escucharla cantar otra vez.
Enchanté.
Ah, sí.
Vous êtes Paris?
Ah, merci, y j'adore Paris. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Wow.
Au revoir.
¿Y cómo lo sabemos? Muy sencillo. Si cuando salga por la puerta los mira o sonríen, habremos hecho bien nuestro trabajo.
She didn't look at you. And she didn't smile.
¿Pero qué ha pasado? Es que ni nos han mirado, ¿no? A lo mejor es tan egocéntrica que se piensa que somos una pareja homosexual. Además te he visto hacer esos escapientos rey cuando has entrado por la puerta, coño, que parecía que habías visto a Madonna. Y se puso a qué ha venido eso de los trenes, ¿o no? ¿Cómo se saludan en infancia?
No.
¿Acaso tú soy yo?
In France, it's 2. In some areas, it's 3 or just 1, but mostly 2. 1, 2.
Vous avez oublié votre livre sur le comptoir.
She put her number into it.
Es aquí, exactamente.
Ajá.
Queremos un túnel de 14 metros con una pendiente de 27 grados. Tenemos que trabajar siempre en la dirección del láser.
Mi tesorero, no olvide. Me han puesto la cena en la embajada italiana en 30 minutos.
Te dije que era importante para mí, que tocaban mis amigos.
Berlin is gonna come with you.
Yo voy a mis cosas tuyas.
Que a mí no puedo cambiarles el protocolo a estas alturas.
Can I see your face, you?
Hablado esta mañana. Pretende que recuerde sus propias citas que mendicato. El smoking. Necesito el smoking. ¿Pero a dónde va? A la ópera.
Ajá.
Y también quería pedirle un favor. ¿Podría dejarme el Cádiz?
El cáliz.
Bueno, pues me voy de viaje a España y pensaba ir a su universidad y, claro, enseñárselo al rector.
He's stressed, and the fact that he's still with that guy, something else is going on.
No me parece oportuno, padre.
Entiendo que ustedes quieren darle la noticia, pero esta iglesia es mía y se la voy a dar yo.
Es su iglesia. Es su cariz.
Something is going on, don't you think?
A las 8:30. Adiós.
I'm thinking, you know, a plane, inside of a plane, inside of a plane.
Tiene demasiado fiebre, habrá descubierto una cosa y está aquí la policía.
Now you have to choose the woman or the plane.
Escúchame bien, Nadia.
It's really rock music, you know, for this spin-off.
¿Qué más da si el amor se acaba o se gasta? Si es la única razón para vivir.
I love you, me neither. The title of the song. This first episode is pretty cool, you know, to introduce the entire show and to introduce the narrative arcs that we're gonna have, the new characters that we're gonna meet, what we can expect and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. All of the thing, you know, about that plan, about that Heist, about, you know, all of the steps that they're gonna take and how they're gonna do it. It's really respecting the DNA of this franchise, you know, of La Casa de Papel, of Money Heist, to have Berlin's voice, you know, saying everything, it's replacing El Profesor, saying everything to the viewers. We have every little things, but we don't have all of the plans, so maybe for now we are missing stuff, maybe we are seeing stuff, and they are putting clues, you know, about things which are gonna be necessary for the future. Like, I'm really beginning to think that there is a plan inside of the plan or something like that. That's one of my theories for now. So for that, I truly appreciate it. Like I said, it's respecting the DNA of the franchise. These new characters, they can be cool. They all have a little thing. I'm a little surprised that we don't have one nickname for each one of them. But why not, you know, because it's representing the golden age of Berlin, him after, you know, his third wedding, or more losing his third wife. But yes, these characters can be interesting. We have already a little thing about each one of them. Keyla, who is a shy girl. Bruce, who is really the one maybe not thinking that much. Damian, in opposition of that, who is thinking maybe too much. And we have Roy, who is playing, you know, at being someone else than he is truly all of the thing about the glasses and all. And we have Cameron, who seems to have a dark past that we're gonna need to discover. So they are cool, they are new. For now, I can't say that I love them, that's it, like I loved all of the characters of La Casa de Papel, but I think that they're gonna be nice and I'm gonna learn to love them. About the relationships, I'm more like that, you know, about it. Like, I'm not against to have some relationships, you know, between some characters, but right there it was only the first episode and we already have 3 love relationships, you know, 3 potential love relationships. And the writers are telling us, we're gonna go for them, like really, you're gonna have these 3 love relationships. It's a little weird, you know, when in fact, we only have 8 characters to worry about right now, and 6 of them are already involved into potential love relationships that we're gonna follow. Maybe less than that, it would have been great. Maybe not all of them into the first episode, it would have been great. Like to have Berlin falling in love with the wife, you know, of his target. It seems logical. We know the guy, we know that he's falling in love really easily, so it's not a surprise. To have a love affair inside of the crew, it seems also logical, but maybe not already, you know, 2. And so obviously like that, like, I don't know, I'm not sure of it. And even more because the first one, you know, between Roy and Cameron, okay, there is a sexual tension because they are both really beautiful, you know, really sexy, so they saw that and they want that, both of them. But both of them talking together, I don't know if it's because of the characters or because of the actor and the actress, you know. For me, it's not functioning. I can't see a real chemistry. I can see a sexual tension, but a chemistry, you know, complicity, something between them, not that much. The scene that they had together and the lines that they had together could have been great, you know, to create a chemistry, to create, you know, a love relationship, you know, from enemies to lovers. We have a lot of them. But right there, I didn't feel it at all. When in comparison, Keyla and Bruce, it's a little the same, you know, at the beginning, they are really the opposite of each other and we can't imagine them together and they are teasing each other like that, but we can't see it happening and in fact at the end it's gonna happen. But for me, it's functioning better. Their chemistry, their lines, the scene, it was more fluid, you know, than the 2 other ones. So I have nothing against each one of these characters, who can be truly great, interesting, fun to follow and all, but to have all of the 3 relationships already into the first episode, I'm not sure. And one of these particular relationships, you know, between Roy and Cameron, For now, I'm not buying it. All of this plan is gonna happen in France. Cool, it's really cool, and for now I don't have the impression that they used a lot of cliches, like it can be the case when movies, shows are happening in France. We're used to it, like it's okay, I wouldn't be mad about it, but I'm glad that for now we don't have a lot of cliches. But you know, I would have loved to have a French casting. You know, I understand that Camille, in fact, Camille, she's not French, so that's why she has that accent. But for example, the priest, he could have been French, you know, and yet talking Spanish with them. Like, for now, none of the characters who are supposed to be French are truly French. And again, we are used to that, you know, to have US shows, movies, hiring non-French people to play French people. But right now, for a Netflix production, you know, I didn't think that it would be the case because Netflix, they have productions, you know, which are only French productions, like we have French shows made by the platform by Netflix. So they have the contacts, you know, to have a French casting, to have a director, you know, for a French casting. So it would have been easy for them, in fact, to hire real French people. I'm a little surprised by that. And in comparison, you know, I was talking about The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon in intro, which is a spin-off from a franchise which is happening in France. And then they decided to hire real French people, and that's so great, that's so cool. Okay, we had a lot of cliches about France inside of the spin-off, but like I said, we're used to that. And me, I really appreciated a lot that in fact they hired a real French casting. It's a sign of respect, you know, for the country in which you're filming. And even more, you know, these two spin-offs happening in France, it's a lot because these two franchises are working really well in France. So they want also to talk to the French public, you know, to tell them, see, we are recognizing you, we are doing something for you, and they really want also to put a lot on these viewers, this public, to be sure to have one at least for their spin-offs. Do you understand what I mean? So, for La Casa de Papel, I said it in intro, that's why I was not surprised for everything for this season 1 happening in France, because La Casa de Papel, it was really a big thing in France when it was out. Like I said, we have so many things around it in France, like for example so many singers who made remakes around Bella Ciao, so clearly it was not a surprise for me at all for the season 1 of Berlin to happen in France. But please, hire French people to do that, you can do it! We have also good actors and good actresses, you can find them. But yes, all of the plan, all of the other things, it's really La Casa de Papel, you know, the DNA of it, with a little of Ocean's 11 into it. For example, the presentation of each members of the crew, I can't remember, but I don't think that in La Casa de Papel they did it like that. Right there, it was more like into Ocean's 11. I need to talk a little more about Berlin and his art of seduction. My dear, like really, it's not okay at all what you're doing. You're stalking that woman, you're watching her sleeping, you're stalking her, you're following her into the streets. Because of that, you're taking information to be sure to manipulate her well. You're not truly yourself with her. So no, you didn't meet her, you didn't connect with her, you didn't fall in love with her, you're obsessed by her and you're a psychopath, you're a stalker. You're a manipulative guy. Like, I don't want any of you, men like women, to think that this is okay, that this is romantic, you know, and that really you have to do it like that to seduce girls, and it's so great and everything is gonna be okay. No, you're doing that in real life, you're finishing in jail, okay? Like, you're just a psychopath. You're just a stalker. I'm afraid of you. Okay, I'm gonna stop stop this review right now. I think that I just have the time to watch one more episode today. It's already great. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can already have my reactions and my thoughts about the 2 next episodes, meaning the episode 2 and the episode 3 on my Patreon, and for every episode, you know, you have an extended reaction part. If you can be interested by that, to have these advantages and to support me, come on my Patreon. It's all for you for today, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.